Hi friends, today we're going to be using the help of a Make a 10 method to solve equations. My intended audience is 2nd grade, and my learning objective is solve addition with up to 4 add-ins with totals within 200 and 2 compositions of larger units, created by Sierra Dolly. To start off with some vocab, our first vocab word is a number bond. This is a number bond. A number bond shows how numbers can be broken up into parts and put back together. So we saw 10, and this number bond is broken into 0 and 10. In this number bond, we saw that 10 is broken down into 9 and 1, because 9 plus 1 gets us to 10, or 1 plus 9 gets us to 10. Our second vocabulary word is sum. A sum is the answer we get when we add numbers together. So looking back at our number bond, in this number bond we have 8 and 2. So we know that 8 plus 2 gets us to the sum of 10. Moving on, we have the ones place. The ones place tells us how many ones are in a number. The tens place tells us how many tens are in a number. I made a little place value chart to help us explain the difference between the ones and tens place. So in the number 10, if I write 10 in my place value chart, I know that there is 1 10 in the number 10 and 0 ones in the number 10. Our next vocab word is make a 10. Make a 10 is a strategy where we add numbers to get to 10 first, then keep going. So with the help of our number bond, if 10 is one of our add-ins, I know that I can break 10 down into 9 and 1. I could also break 10 down into 10 and 0. I can also break 10 down into 2 and 8, and 3 and 7, and 4 and 6, and 5 and 5. This leads me to our final vocab word, which is a partner number. A partner number is 2 numbers that go together to make a 10. So we know that 1 and 9 are partner numbers for 10, 2 and 8 are partner numbers for 10, 3 and 7 are partner numbers for 10, 4 and 6 are partner numbers for 10, and 5 and 5 are partner numbers for 10. Let's move on to our first activity. In this equation, we are going to solve 126 plus 23 plus 17. Now, this equation isn't very easy to do mentally, so we're going to use the help of our make a 10 method. Now, in my ones place, for 2 of the numbers, I'm already seeing some partner numbers. Let's break those numbers down together. In 23, I know that I have 20 and 3. In 17, I know that I have 10 and 7. 3 and 7 are partner numbers. By using the help of a make a 10 method, now we can easily add 20 and 10 and 3 and 7. Let's do that together. 20 plus 10 equals 30, and 7 plus 3 equals 10. Now if we add those numbers together, we get 40. So now what we have left in our equation is 126 plus 40. This is a lot easier than our original equation. We have 2 ways of solving this equation. Our first way is we could break this down into 20 and 20, because I know 20 plus 20 gets me to 40. So if I did 126 plus 20 equals 146 plus 20 gets me to 166. I can also break it down the vertical method. 126 plus 40. I know 6 plus 0 is still 6. 2 plus 4 is still 6. And my place values is going to be a 0 for the hundreds place. So 1 plus 0 gets me to 100. So I have 166 here and 166 here. So our final answer for 126 plus 23 plus 17 is 166. Moving on to our second activity. Melissa bought a dress for $29, a purse for $15, a book for $11, and a hat for $25. How much money did Melissa spend? So this equation is saying how many things Melissa bought, and we want to know how much Melissa spent in all. So we're going to add all of these numbers together. This equation would be 29 plus 15 plus 11 plus 25 would get us to our total of what she spent. I'm already seeing some partner numbers in my ones place for my 15 and my 25. I'm seeing my other partner numbers in my ones place for my 29 and my 11 for my 9 and 1. These are partner numbers. And these are partner numbers. Let's break those down together. My 15 breaks down into 10 and 5. My 25 breaks down into 20 and 5. 15 plus 25 is not very easy to do mentally. So if we break it down, we can use the equation 20 plus 10 and 5 plus 5. We know 20 plus 10 gets us to 30, and 5 plus 5 gets us to 10. 30 plus 10 gets us to 40. Our other breakdown of our partner numbers and using the make a 10 method is 29 and 11. 29 is broken down into 20 and 9, and 11 is broken down into 10 and 1. 29 plus 11 is not very easy to solve mentally, so we can use the make a 10 method to help us solve the equation. So 20 plus 10 and 9 plus 1 is a lot easier to do mentally. 20 plus 10 gets me to 30. 9 plus 1 gets me to 10. 30 plus 10 also gets us to 40. So now we have our two numbers, 40 and 40. If we go ahead and we solve 40 plus 40, that gets us to 80. So we know by breaking down those numbers and putting them back together, 29 plus 15 plus 11 plus 25 gets us to 80. So now we know that Melissa spent $80. Moving on to our third and final activity, we have 32 plus 24 plus 18 plus 46. And I'm seeing some partner numbers. Let's break it down together. I see in my 32, I have 2 in my ones place, and in 18, I have an 8 in my ones place. These are partner numbers. I have a 4 in my ones place in my 24, and a 6 in my ones place in my 46. 4 and 6 are partner numbers to 10. Let's use our make a 10 strategy to help us solve this equation. To begin, our 32 can be broken into 30 and 2, and my 18 can be broken down into 10 and 8. 30 plus 10, and I'm getting this from 30 and 10, and 2 and 8 can be broken down into equations to help us solve. So 30 and 10 gets us to 40, and 2 and 8 gets us to 10. If we go ahead and solve this equation, it's going to get us to 50. Our other larger numbers that can be broken down because they have partner numbers is 24. This can be broken down into 20 and 4. And my 46 can be broken down into 40 and 6. If we go ahead and add my 20 and 40, the equation is going to look like 20 plus 40. And I have my 4 and my 6 left. We know that 4 and 6 are partner numbers, so that's going to get us to 10. And 20 plus 40 is 60. If I go ahead and add those two numbers, I get 70. Now we have 50 and 70 left. We can either add it horizontally or vertically. No, that gets me to a 0. And 7 plus 5 gets me to 12. So our final answer is 120. So 32 plus 24 plus 18 plus 46 gets me to 120. To wrap this up, today we learned how to solve addition equations with the help of our Make a 10 strategy. Thank you for watching my MathCast. My MathCast resources are the Math Grade 2 Module 4 Topic Lesson 22. And this MathCast is created by Sierra Dolly.